Happy Friday, Heat Nation. It is your boy Ernest back on another Miami Heat Talk adventure. Go ahead and smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. We got some good stuff to talk about today, you guys. So off we rolling on another Miami Heat Talk adventure. Now, good news, guys. Not only do the Miami Heat have a game tonight against the Pelicans, so we got something to do tonight, but we were given a great update. Our boy, Bam Adebayo, has officially been upgraded to available tonight. He will be playing tonight against the New Orleans Pelicans. Thank God, y'all. We got 13 games left in the season. We need all hands on deck. So it's good to see that Bam Adebayo is going to play tonight. You heard Jimmy Butler made comments saying that he's ready for this revenge game against the Pelicans because of the last game. So I really want to see the Heat get that dub tonight. And we're in a battle, y'all. I mean, we're in the nitty-gritty time. Playoffs start next month. The Miami Heat right now are the 7th seed with a 38-31 record. We are only a half a game down from the 6th seed. Now, a few updates for you guys. Miami will not have a few players playing tonight. Duncan Robinson is still out with that lower back contusion. Tyler Herro's still out. Kevin Love's still out. It does give you a cause for concern because we got 13 games left, you guys. We really need a healthy roster going into the playoffs. The good news is there's still 13 games left. There's still about a month left in the season. There's enough time for these guys to get right. It's like I've told y'all in the past. I'm going to say it every video. I'm going to say it leading up to the playoffs. I'm going to say it to the playoffs. It ain't over till it's over. I'm confident in this Miami Heat team. All I ask, all I ask you guys is for a fully healthy roster. You give me a fully healthy roster going into the playoffs. I don't care who we have. I like this Miami Heat team. Now that's getting to the next part that I want to talk about, you guys, because since the playoffs are coming up, we need to look at a few things. First and foremost, are the Heat going to be a play-in team? Secondly, if the Heat get out of the play-in, who's the best matchup for them? Now, look, I'll be honest, you guys. I mean, the Orlando Magic right now have the 4th seed with a 42-28 record. I mean, Orlando's at where we should be. But then I started looking at the seeding, you guys. You know, the Heat are 3.5 games down from Orlando. 4th seed is very doable. But do we want it? I mean, look, I know a lot of people have been in my comments before and they've said, if the Heat get the 4th seed, that'd be great. Because you get home court advantage in the first round and then you can fight Boston in the second round. I've said this before, you guys. I don't want that. This Boston and Miami rivalry has been amazing. This goes all the way back to 2010, y'all. When we got LeBron James, Chris Bosh with the Big Three era. This rivalry's been incredible. Whether you're a Heat fan, whether you're a Celtics fan, I know we have animosity towards each other, but one thing that we can all agree on, Heat fans and Celtics fans, this rivalry is awesome. This is something that we're going to talk about for years. This is the rivalry, guys. Celtics fans, Heat fans, this is the rivalry, a very similar rivalry that we're going to be talking about with the Celtics and the Lakers back in the 80s. It's been nice, y'all, because this has not only gone from LeBron, Wade, Bosh, Garnett, Allen, and Pierce. This has now gone to Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown against Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo. It's been crazy. So if you ask me, I think the optimal seeding for the Miami Heat is the 6th seed or the 3rd seed. Now, we're 5 games down from the 3rd seed. The likelihood of us getting the 3rd seed, I'd say like 20 to 25%. The Heat got to go on a crazy run to get that seed. But that's to get home court advantage as a 3rd seed. Why do I think the 6th seed is the perfect spot for the Miami Heat? Well, 2 reasons. One, you're on the other side of the bracket with Boston. It's like I said before, y'all, Heat don't need home court advantage. We're road warriors. We've proven that we can defeat teams on the road. We've proven that we can defeat teams when we're the lower seeding. I don't care about the seeding. I care about placement. I care about matchup. what's the best matchup for the Miami Heat? In the first round, the Heat are going to have a few options. Now, this is all assuming we get the 6th seed. We're right there. The Heat are a half game down from the 6th seed. I think the 6th seed is perfect because you're going to have a potential of 3 matchups as the 6th seed. You're either going to get Cleveland, Orlando, Milwaukee. You can also get New York, 4 different options. I don't think Orlando is going to get the 3rd seed. But if they do, even better. But right now, if the playoffs were to start and the Miami Heat got the 6th seed, they would be matched up with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now look, Cleveland's got Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. They got some big men up front. But I think the Miami Heat matches up very well against Cleveland. I think in the 7-game series, the Miami Heat can do business on Cleveland. Now, if Orlando gets the 3rd seed, I'm not knocking Orlando. They got a really talented group down there. What Orlando has done this year has been nothing short but amazing. Orlando has defeated Miami. But in a 7-game series, I'll take Miami over Cleveland. I'll definitely take Miami over Orlando. Now, saying that, I want to tell y'all something that makes something perfectly clear. I don't give a damn who we play against in the playoffs. Heat in 7. You give me Milwaukee, you give me New York, you give me Orlando, you give me Cleveland, Heat in 7. Against Orlando, Cleveland, Heat in 6. Now, for those that are going to say I'm deluded, for those that are going to say I'm biased, if I really was, I'd say Heat in 4. But I'm not saying that. It's going to be a difficult series against any one of these 4 teams. Cleveland, Orlando, New York, Milwaukee. But I am confident that in a 7-game series against any of those 4 teams, Miami can definitely win. And yeah, I'm saying Milwaukee as well. You may have Dame, you may have Giannis, but one thing Milwaukee don't have anymore is defense. You bring a 7-game series against Miami, Milwaukee's in trouble. And how beautiful, you guys, think about it. The Miami Heat get the 6th seed. You win that series. You'll most likely get Milwaukee in round 2. Giannis and Dame against Jimmy and Bam. That's going to be a nice storyline. Then you give me Boston in the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, I will say this, y'all. Boston's been ripping ass this season. Boston fans, stand up because your team has been amazing. 55-14 record. Dominating the Eastern Conference. The favorites to win the NBA championship this season. But let me remind y'all something. Last season, that was Milwaukee. What happened, Milwaukee? They got their ass busted by Miami. Now, Boston's a different animal. Boston has Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. They got the unicorn Porzingis. They got one of the best defenders in Jrue Holiday. But there's one problem with Boston. They got an Achilles heel. And their Achilles heel is this team right here, the Miami Heat. So in a 7-game series against the Boston Celtics, I'm not going to say that 100% the Miami Heat's going to win. I'm going to say, Boston, just bring it. This is going to be beautiful. It's a 50-50 toss-up. But remember last year, what did ESPN say? A 3% chance. Don't get cocky. Don't let it slip. Because these goons from Dade County, they're going to come up and they're going to do some business. Now look, you guys, the Miami Heat, I'm not going to say they have a favorable matchup, but we got some winnable games. New Orleans tonight, Cleveland on Sunday, Golden State on Tuesday. You got Portland on Friday of next week. You got Washington Sunday the 31st. You got the Knicks April 2nd. That's one that I'm circling. Because the game against the Knicks, that's 6 games down the road. You don't know what the seeding is going to be like that. That could be an important game. But then you got Philadelphia Thursday the 4th of April. That could also be an important game. That could maybe be for the 6th seed. I mean, the Heat could shock everybody, y'all. They can go like on an 8-2 run these next 2 games and get the 3rd seed. If the Heat are able to get the 3rd seed, that would be that's the dream. Because the 3rd seed, you have home court advantage in the first round. You can play Boston in the Eastern Finals. Of course, it's better for us. But if you give me the 6th spot, I think that's perfect for the Miami Heat. I think as the 6th team, everybody's going to take us lightly. And what do we do when teams take us lightly? We bust their ass. Say whatever you want. Say I'm deluded. Say I'm wrong. Say I'm biased. But history proves itself. And I know people are going to say, you can't say last year is last year. But I can. Because we've been doing it consistently. And in the playoffs, doesn't matter what our season record says, you guys, in the playoffs, we're dangerous. In 2020, we went to the NBA Finals as a 5th seed team. In 2023, we went to the NBA Finals as an 8th seed. I can't remember a team that in a 3-year span made 2 NBA Finals as a lower seeded team. I can't think of one. That's us. I'm confident, I'm ready, and I'm excited for 2024 playoffs, you guys. I want to hear from y'all. Where do you think the Miami Heat are going to end up in the playoff bracket? Do you believe, like I believe, that the 6th seed is the best spot for us? Or do you think, I don't care, I'll take the 8th seed again. We'll do another magical ride. And do you guys think the Miami Heat actually have a chance to get the 3rd seed? Also, you think the Heat got the dub tonight against the Pelicans? Let me know in the comments what you think, you guys. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 4,000 subscribers. Need your guys' help to get there. Thank you so much for the love and support. Enjoy your weekend, you guys. We're going to get this dub tonight. And that is enough said. Peace.